Galactic Geeks, it's Devin. So I just got out of Wind River. Well, I guess I'll just get into the review. So let's go. It's a really good movie, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's very emotional. Good performances. The Jeremy Renner is impactful, which, I mean, I like Jeremy Renner, but I would never have before this movie really considered him like, you know, like an emotional actor. Like, he's a good action movie, you know, The Bourne that he did, and Hawkeye, obviously, and stuff. But, like, this is an emotional, impactful role, and it's pretty good. Elizabeth Olsen, I like her in stuff that I've seen her in. I mean, she's in Godzilla as the wife. She's in, you know, Scarlet Witch, and there's at least one or two others that I know of that I've seen her in. But either way, she goes good. One of the best roles that I liked in the movie was the premise is that a death happens on an Indian reservation, and Jeremy Renner is like a guy whose daughter died on an Indian, because he's married to an Indian woman, and they have kids. And he's divorced now, but his daughter died a couple years ago in a similar fashion to the way that a girl died now, and that girl was her friend, and so now they're trying to like figure out what happened, but he's like a tracker and stuff because he works for Fish and Wildlife, so he tracks, you know, animals and kills them and stuff when they're a problem. So he can see like footsteps, and he knows if the person was running or not, and so like he does that kind of stuff. And he does really well. But the chief of the police on the Indian reservation is actually like, he's kind of that like chubby police chief who cracks jokes every now and then, you know, like, where he tells it how it is, you know. He was really good. I mean, I liked him. I mean, obviously, you know, he's just a side part in the movie, kind of, but I mean, you know, everyone did a great job in this movie. Surprise, I didn't know John Bernthal was going to be in this movie, but he is, and I always enjoy him. Shane, you know, The Punisher, all the stuff he's been in. I really like him in basically everything I've seen him in, even if it's a small bit. He was a small bit in this movie a little bit, but he was a very important bit. It's really good, guys. The music is great. They'll go from, like, really powerful, like, scene music, and then it'll get quiet, and then you'll just hear, like, whisperings of words or, like, stuff like that throughout when there's, like, quiet scenes. Like, there's one scene where he's in the Jeremy Renner's in the mountains, and he's, like, doing some tracking, and then every now and then you're just like, you know, like, you hear, like, a whisper, and you're like, am I hearing stuff? Is that the other theater? And you'll hear it again, and it's like, oh, that's the music. That's awesome. That really works. The writing was pretty good. I mean, not much to complain about there. Overall, guys, this is a really good movie. A buddy of mine asked me if I had seen it, and because I think it only got like a limited release, and then it came here. But a buddy of mine asked me if I saw it, and I said no, I hadn't seen it yet. Found out it was playing in town, so I went to go see it, and I was expecting it to be okay based on the premise that he sold me, which was like a murder mystery, kind of, you know, like a good thing. And I mean, it was kind of a murder mystery, and it was definitely a murder, and it was definitely a mystery, but like not in like a, you know, manner with a waiter and a fancy lady, and it's like, oh, who did it, you know, but like a really good movie. And I expected it to be okay, but I walked out, obviously, because I'm saying it now, very proud, or not proud, but, you know, excited. It was a good movie, guys. Like, if you haven't seen it, I recommend seeing it for sure. If you don't see it before it's done with theaters or whatever, then really go buy the movie when it comes out. Like, I mean, you guys have been here. Yeah, I review movies quite a bit on here. But hardly ever do I say in the review that you should go buy the movie. And I feel like the need to say it because, number one, it was such a good movie, but number two, if someone hadn't told me about it, then I wouldn't have known about it, you know, like, and those are those are the movies that it bothers me that, you know, don't get out there as much. Begin Again is another one that I really like. It was a good movie, and you know, it was kind of a low budget, so you know, it didn't go like wide release. Like it was in the theaters in my town, which aren't major, but like only for like a week or like half a week, and so this is one of those movies, you know, like you're not really going to hear about it that much. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Oscar nominations for it come Oscar time. Jeremy Renner could easily get Best Actor for this. Well, I don't know if he could win it. I don't know the other nominees yet, but he could be nominated easily. Score, you know, maybe. Writing, possibly. Director, for sure, probably. Some of the shots in this movie are so beautiful, guys. And, I mean, I know, you know, it's a camera that I'm saying, but, you know, I love when I don't have a $5,000 camera, you know, but I love angles and like beautiful shots, and this movie is filled with them. So if you guys have any questions about what you want me to do or anything like that, let me know below. Plan is keep OMG going, whether it's commentary or a podcast. However I keep it going, I'll keep it going. Reviews still, obviously, and I'm still thinking of other ideas for other videos to do intermittently between, because we're in a real slow season right now, guys. Like, we had, God, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but something came out like 2 weeks ago. Nothing really came out this week, which is, I mean, I don't think Wind River came out this week, which is why it's weird that I'm kind of doing a review for it right now, but trust me, guys, it's good. Nothing really came out today. Next week is it, so we got that. I don't know about the week after that, but then the week after that is Kingsman, and I'm really excited for that. And then we'll get into, like, you know, really good movie season, packing all the rest of the good movies into the, like, two and a half month span at the end of the year. But, yeah, from here, minus it, here to, like, Kingsman, it's a 2 or 3 week dead span that I'll try and figure out what to do with. But in the meantime, just stay with me, guys. I'll figure something out and I'll let you know. And with that, I will see you for it next week, if not before, and have a good day.